For decades, wine has had the reputation as being dusty, antiquated, only for the snooty or eccentric rich.
Bottles and bottles from some forgotten date from some obscure place to be collected and stored in racks until they're completely covered in dust and you can't even see the labels anymore and nobody's even going to drink them. And the only time they come out of the cabinet and get the dust shaken off of them is when somebody wants to see what's on the label, and then they just go right back in to collect more dust. Completely useless, right?
Even though that was once true and the rich were pretty weird, the new generation is embracing the wine culture. They've shaken off the dust and, most importantly, made it accessible to everyone. During harvest season, the vintner decides when the grapes will be picked. He may decide to leave them on longer to enhance the natural sugars. The grapes are crushed, then pressed, and the juice is put into steel fermentation tanks to get rid of all impurities. Did you know that the vintners use raw egg whites to filter out any excess gunk floating on the top? But don't worry, they filter it out. There are absolutely no raw eggs in your wine. After being removed from the tanks, the wine is put in barrels and left to age. The type of wood used and the amount of time determines the flavors the vintner is looking for. So now you have the basics. But don't be disappointed that I didn't get to everything else. It's easy to learn more. Go out and do some research on your own. But now, it's time to talk about that most enjoyable of events, tasting.
When is this ever?
There are so many complexities to consider, and each person's senses are unique. To make detection easier, extensive research led to this, the wine wheel. The wine wheel categorizes specific tastes and senses to make it easier to identify and equate the different flavors.
You know what, we're just going on. We're putting everything. Let's get them.
In the end, it all comes down to whatever it is you like. There's a big, beautiful world of vino out there, and it's just waiting for you to explore. Don't be afraid to get out there and try them all. Enjoy yourself. And remember, life is a Cabernet.